Hi, this is Winn Claybaugh. Welcome to my Best of Masters weekly audio blog for AmericanSalon.com. Next up is one of my favorite clips from the last 20 years of inspiring interviews from Masters Audio Club. Enjoy and learn.
I was raised in a hair salon, and I never really had any doubt that I didn't want to do hair. I always loved being around hair and women and fashion and the salons, etc. But I think by the time it came to being 18, 19, I felt as though I needed to move away from my hometown and move to London, the big lights, the big city. And really, in my mind, because of my history and what I'd heard, Vidal Sassoon really was the only place for me to be. I didn't really want to be anywhere else because that's all I'd ever heard as a child. The other thing that I really wanted to do was I really felt that hairdressing and hair and salons had given me my childhood and my upbringing, and I really felt as though I wanted to do something back. I wanted to give something back. And although I really adored Mrs. Smith and the clients and salons, I really felt as though I enjoyed being around hairdressers better and more. And that hairdressers were an absolute blast. And to be able to be around hairdressers and do hair was just amazing.
Right.
And the opportunities that I had within Sassoon's, eventually, after doing my salon time and my training and my apprenticeship with Vidal Sassoon, eventually being able to move over and work and share in the academies with professional hairdressers was just my ticket. And going to Sassoon's, I quickly realised that there were these wonderful people there who, from a distance, I'd absolutely adored and were very intimidated by, but quickly realised after just hours that these were very real people, and although they were astronomically talented, they were very, very nice people. And their hair was amazing, and their makeup was amazing, and the way that they dressed was just incredible. And I wanted to walk, talk, dress, and act, and do hair, and do everything like they did, because I just thought those people at Vidal Sassoon were gods. And the intimidation, and I was just petrified of everything there to begin with. But these people were very nice people. They were very real people. And it only took a couple of hours to overcome that and to realise that this look really was just a front, and behind it all were really normal human beings who were very easy to learn from and to work with. And in running the academies, I really want to try and keep that going so that people are approachable.
Now, you started off your basic education with Vidal Sassoon. Was that in one of their schools in London? Was that as an apprentice program in their salons? Can you talk about that a little bit more?
When I first went to London, I attended a course. It was 35 weeks long, and it was in Davis Mews in London. And I got my basic foundation with that course. Partway through the course, I asked, would it be possible to have an interview and a career with Sassoon's? And I had an interview and did what's called a 6-month Vardara program. At Vidal Sassoon, we are not allowed to be stylists or colourists without going through an apprentice program of some kind. Typically, an apprentice program is 6 months, 18 months, or 3 years. I did the apprentice program, the Vardara program, in 6 months, went through the training and became a stylist. I worked in a salon, and I made it clear that at some point, when it was convenient and I had sufficient salon experience, I would like to apply to join the education division and to leave the salon division, join the schools and academies, and to teach. And I was very lucky. I was in the salons for a year and moved over, did my training to be an instructor, and got right on with teaching. I started teaching in Davis Mews, teaching licensed hairdressers, teaching non-licensed hairdressers. I then moved over to Queen Street, to our Advanced Academy, and taught licensed hairdressers in the Advanced Academy. Became the principal of Queen Street, and Shortly after that, moved to Manchester to open our education centre in Manchester, and then was very lucky to be transferred to the good old US of A.